Good morning, everyone. It's Cassie. I hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome back to Spellcaster University. We're still in the forest. We have 2 students to allocate out. We have points to spend. We can draw from our standard deck and our shadow deck, so I might do that. We have a visit with our neighboring factions, but I'm kind of waiting just a couple more mana, there we go, until we can go see the forest troll. He's still sleeping, and we kind of talked about these options last time. We can lose rep with him, we can gain rep with him, and gaining rep with him was what I'm going to do. I'm also still keeping an eye out for private bedrooms to come up in our decks. So if we get to 4 private bedrooms, then we can continuously improve our reputation with the faction Sleeping Troll without really needing to spend our nature mana. And nature mana is important. I would like to be spending it from the deck instead of on the troll. You'll also notice somehow we have potions now. We have a void potion. When students misbehave, they can set fires and open portals, and we don't have any open portals or fires right now, and that's a good thing. We also have a cleaning potion. Students can graffiti. I'm also not seeing any graffiti. I'll keep an eye out though, so you can see what it might look like. That student has a pumpkin for a head. Okay, it's passed. That one does though. Oh, we're generating nature mana really quickly right now. Good. We got a bunch of rooms we already have. I mentioned in the last game that we can upgrade our rooms, and you can see here we have 2 houses, we have 2 common rooms, we have 1 dorm. We can upgrade our dorm, or we can place a new one. I'm going to upgrade the one we have. There's our Pegasus roaming around. Celestial Fireflies increases your mana gains from events by 25%. Heroic Statue characters working here have a small chance of gaining the Courageous trait, which makes them more powerful in combat. Fireflies. I think we have one of each of those. I didn't even look to see what the third option was, but it just didn't seem viable in my mind. I'm gonna put our Fireflies right here. Yeah, we definitely have another one of those somewhere. And draw from our shadow deck. Demonic Chamber, a classroom that allows students to quickly improve their demonology skills. This room is especially secured for demon summoning. Honestly, it is. Assassin's Arena, a classroom that allows students to quickly improve their assassination skills. It's not really magic, sure, but mages with a secondary class are very popular. Or Demon Tapestry. Active students in this room slightly improve their demonology skills. A Demon Tapestry is much darker than a standard one, but it's important to set a mood, particularly when working in dark arts. I'm going with Assassination Arena. And I'm putting it there. Oof. The greedy skill is painful. Or attribute. We have Pig Chamber. Pig Chambers, up to 3 students can use the Pig Chamber to communicate with the outside world and speed up communications with factions. Birds are outdated technology with its aerodynamic contours. The guinea pig is the messenger of the future. You can see the Pig Chamber comes with a space for a creature. And this is the top level room, as you can see by the red bar over it. And we can also assume that this is kind of like the owlery at Hogwarts. We have a greenhouse, a classroom that allows students to quickly improve their herbalism skills. The greenhouse ensures a warm and damp environment. Students love it. Or plant that eats scholars' hands. Active characters in this room lose a lot of boredom, but also lose a bit of health. The plant was previously only used in botanical studies, but they've since been placed in the kitchen to clean the dishes. I'm going to get the greenhouse And this is our first kind of like top level room. And I kind of want to show you how these work because like it's a top level room, but like that's circumstantial. I'll put it here. It's really pretty too. See how pretty that is? Oh. The orcs are hungry. We're so hungry. The human will find us something to eat, otherwise we'll eat the human and the small humans living in the human's house. We'll also eat the house that the human and the small humans live in, and probably the human's pets too, with some herbs and aromatics. I advise you to eat the neighboring village's peaceful citizens, loses reputation with the king and the peasants. We'll make you some waffles, reputation with orc tribes plus 10. Let's gather around a cheese banquet, reputation with orc tribes plus 5, plus 3 prestige, or we have nothing to offer. And this is why I said I wanted the waffle maker earlier and the raclette table. We have them both. There's the raclette table, there's the waffle maker. I'm going to go with, I've got enough prestige right now, so I'm going to go with waffles and gain more rep with the orcs. So on the subject of the greenhouse being a top level room, I can put stuff, wow, stuff is coming up so fast. I can put stuff over it, but not directly over it. I have to kind of skip up. I can put something here, for instance, but I can't put something here. We have a student in the jail. A teacher passing through. I am not going to hit anywhere near the right number of nature mana, so I'm going to go ahead and use my guinea pig, and we'll see. We have enough rep with the orcs, reduces the cost of all cards by 5%. We're hitting that milestone. We're negative with the peasants, so I kind of want to go see them. We'll go see the peasants. The atmosphere has become somber. The farmers keep to themselves and the children look sad. The last harvest has been bad. We came with fertility potions for your animals. Take it free of charge. Reputation with faction peasants plus 20 receives only minus 25 nature mana. That's a good deal. I just want to make sure all is well, dear neighbor. Improves the reputation by just 5. We've come to make a deal to supply the university kitchen, which we can't do because I don't have 30 gold. We'll help you take our crops. Has at least 1 greenhouse. It's a good thing we just put that in. Reputation with peasants plus 10. With this, you'll never run out of money. Reputation with, a philosopher's stone you have to give them. Reputation with peasants plus 30. Receives 5 prestige. Discards philosopher's stone. Take our crops. We can draw from our alchemy and shadow decks, so I'm going to do that. Oh wait, we've got more students coming in. Goth. What's the Goth attribute? Learns light magic 50% slower. I'm not going to put them in Chosen by the Light then. We have Demonic Chamber, which we have talked about. Evil Banner. Active characters in this room improve your reputation with the Lord of Evil, the banner of a megalomaniac. And we have Child Eating Bed. Generates an ingredient called Sleeper Soul, but sometimes harms its guest. This bed has its own will and only accepts students it deems worthy. Everyone else will be devoured. Rather, that's what legends say. The legend says, but experts claim that it simply eats when it's hungry. Evil Banner. And we'll put it in a shadow room if we can. We can. This is our assassination room. They are going through some trials. This is enchantment. No, I clicked on the wrong thing. Very vicious, stabbing this dummy. Oh, and alchemy is up again. We have Runic Spear. When a student is at least level 3 in runes, they receive a Runic Spear, which gives 3 shield points to every group member at the start of each dungeon battle. Its pointy end sadly results in many accidents when traffic gets heavy in the castle halls. We have Potion Workshop. A classroom that allows students to quickly improve their potion skills. It is often said that potion teachers are embittered souls. By the smell of the room, you'll understand why. We talked about this in the last one. I made a joke about Snape. And then we have Rune Scriptorium, a classroom that allows students to quickly improve their rune skills. This room comes with a teacher. I don't know why I keep reading that part. Runes are powerful magic conveyors and extremely annoying to draw. I'm going with the Rune Scriptorium because it comes up occasionally in world events. Noisy classroom. All I'm saying is I did see hordes of students misbehaving and they're making so much noise that I can't concentrate. It's annoying. Go back to work and stop bothering me with this nonsense. Does nothing. Extreme situations call for extreme solutions. Has at least 25 prestige points. Draw the card Pyre. Receive -4 prestige. We have a Pyre, I believe, already, so I'm not super inclined. Noisy classroom. Really. I would have to have Eyes Somewhere, has at least 100 arcane mana, draws the card Mystical Eye, or I'll order some enchanted shackles to teach them a lesson, has at least 100 alchemy, draws the card Chains. We can only do 2 of these, and I have a Pyre, so I'm going to just go back to work. Sorry. Oh man, we're about to lose a bunch of rep again with the Forest Troll. The giant Forest Troll writhes, be careful. He's going to wake up. Reputation with faction Troll -30. A spell could slow him down. How do we have no arcane mana? Did I just spend all of it? We'll place some students. We'll place a student. Oh, graduation! This is our first graduation. So you can see here, there are outcomes. Percentage-based outcomes. We can see the student's file. We can see that they don't seem to have really studied much. They have level 0 all attributes. They almost got to level 1 beast magic, and they almost got to level 1 in all of the shadow things. Interesting. I don't usually look at their profiles. I normally just look at their futures and then accept or re-roll their fate. Increases peasant reputation by 5. Every graduating student has some sort of boon to the school depending on what they roll. I can do this in an automated fashion, but I want to show you. So this student had a 37% chance to become a shepherd and did, but they also could have been any of these things. Shepherds receive 100 natural mana and 100 gold. Puppet Master receive 100 alchemy and 100 shadow mana. Do I want minion? No. I'm looking for one to re-roll, and it's not going to happen on this time. And Undertaker receives 50 shadow mana. I'll re-roll this one because Village Mage could also be a good option. Receives 15 mana of each type. We have a green dragon already. Totem. Active students in this room slightly improve their druidism skills. You could call any old carved branch a totem, but alright, if the spirits are happy, we'll take it. And green bed. Students who sleep in this bed learn a little bit of druidism and herbalism. The green bed allows you to get close to nature, and you should even find some in your hair when you wake up. I'm going with the green bed, and I'm going to put it in the dorm. I thought we had another bed. I guess not. Inquisition Banner. Active characters in this room improve your reputation with the Inquisition. This banner has flames on it. Inquisitors love flames. We have Shiny Gold Pendant. When a student is at least level 2 in Heroism, they receive a Shiny Gold Pendant, which generates 10 gold each time the student gains a magic level. a positional asset of rare power. With this, one no longer needs to buy a racing carriage to feel like they're alive. Or Flower Crown, which we already have. When a student's at level 3 in Herbalism and level 1 in Sacred Magic, they get a Flower Crown. They're now unaffected by boredom. I'm going Inquisition Banner. No, we'll go Shiny Gold Pendant. Play it as a global modifier. I wonder which one we'll go for here. Infernal Pact permanently improves a teacher. This teacher is not evil or is not paid and can improve your reputation with the Lord of Evil while teaching. It's the kind of contract you don't break so easily. This is a good one. We also have Evil Banner, which we already have, and a Prison, which we've already taken a look at today, right over here. That one right there. So we'll go Infernal Pact. I want to take a look at my teachers and see who might be best to receive this attribute. Like, I'm pretty sure I have at least one with the attribute Greedy. Relaxed Hypochondriac. Maybe I don't. I'll hold on to that and we'll see what's next. We have Protective Goggles. When a student is at least level 2 in potions, they receive a Protective Goggles, making it so learning alchemy also generates gold, up to 10% of alchemy generated. Some say these goggles should be made available for all students, but here they reserve the best. They're reserved for the best. I'm having such a hard time reading things in this game. Goonie Pig improves the chances of achieving a rare encounter when sending carrier guinea pigs. A distant cousin of the carrier guinea pig, perfect for long-haul travel. Or Rim Scriptorium, which we already have. I'm going to go with the Goonie Pig. We have plenty of spots for creatures. Oh, look how cute he is. We're bored. We don't know what to do. There's nothing fun to do in the student's hall. Alright, I'll give you some applied alchemy work. Make me some alcohol. Receives minus 150 alchemy mana. Receives 2 cards alcohol and 1 card alembic. I'll find a critter to keep you busy. Receives minus 120 gold. Choose 1 card out of 3. This one we can't do. I'll put together a nature trip with the Adventurers Guild. Reputation is at least 50 with Adventurers Guild, is why I can't do it, but receives 2 Mandragork root and 2 Parkafit hats. Or, while revise your lessons then, receives negative a bunch of mana. Negative 100 in every school of mana. I'll give you some applied alchemy. So the alembic, like the Raclette device, can serve alcohol cards into your hand. Active characters in this room have a chance of creating alcohol component cards. Students use it to practice. Teachers use it to make whiskey. I kinda don't care where this goes. We'll go see our troll. And try to keep him happy. I have the crypt selected and I don't. There we go. There's got to be a way to see the full list of teachers. I thought we had a white dragon, but we don't. The white dragon wanders around the school. Any active student it crosses paths with learns light magic more effectively for a few minutes. White dragons have to be washed often as they stain easily. Hero's Chapel we could upgrade, or Pegasus. we could just have 2 of. I don't think you can upgrade existing creatures. Aha! We've got a couple good ones in here. Potted Unicorn. Active characters in this room have a chance of creating unicorn horn component cards. There's sure to be a unicorn underneath. We also have Stable we could upgrade, or Wooden Set from the World Tree. Active characters in the same room generate some prestige. It's not necessarily more practical or elegant than a standard set, but it does give food a taste of sap. Some people like that, apparently. I'm gonna go with Potted Unicorn, so that we can start making potions. We'll only be able to make one kind of potion because we only have cheese cards and alcohol cards, and then we'll have unicorn horn. But he's cheering on no one. Some cows have disappeared. You know what I found out when counting my cows this morning? There's one missing. It's the prettiest, too. Was it you? Of course, we use cow blood for our summoning rituals. Reputation with faction peasants -35. Receive 600 shadow mana. That's a lot of mana. Of course, cow milk does wonders in alchemy. Reputation with faction peasants -30. Receive 600 alchemy mana. No. Reputation with peasants -5. Or of course not, dear neighbor. If we have at least 60 rep, we can say this. We don't. Reputation with faction peasants +5. Is it worth it for this much alchemy mana? No. Pegasus Rider Duel. Whoa, I forgot about this. Hi, I have to inform you that the inter-school Pegasus tournament will be held soon. Stop me if I'm wrong, but your school has no team, is that right? No team. We've got the best Pegasi in the entire region. Has at least one Pegasus, which we do. Draw the card Stadium. Could have some consequences later on. Not yet, but I will spare no expense. Receives -75 gold. Draws the card Stadium. Could have some consequences. That does not interest me. All that matters here is our students' knowledge. Receives 50 mana in each school of magic. Or give me a moment, someone else is calling my crystal ball, puts the event on hold. I kind of want to show you the Pegasus duels. The mana would be really nice to have, but I kind of want to show you the Pegasus duels. Okay, we'll put our stadium here. Oh, she's tall. We are definitely not generating any arcane mana. Cool. So I'll show you how the potion cards work now that we have enough of them. You can open this panel and then drag cards in, or you can leave the panel closed and just drag the cards to this cauldron. But you'll put your cards, and we've made alchemical reagent, gain 200 alchemy mana. That's nice. Have a prison. Demonic horns. When a student is at least level 3 in demonology, they get demonic horns. They now deal twice as much damage in combat. I wouldn't want to get headbutted by that. Or demonic chamber, a classroom that allows students to quickly improve their demonology skills. This room is especially secured for demon summoning. Honestly, it is. This one came up the last time we drew from the shadow deck, and I didn't pick it, so I'll pick it this time. Potion Workshop. we don't yet have. A classroom that allows students to quickly improve their potion skills. It is often said that potion teachers are embittered souls. By the smell of the room, you'll understand why. I'm going to pick this one because we haven't picked it yet, but we could also get Alchemical Talisman, which is like a global modifier. When a student is at least level 1 in enchantment and in runes, they get an Alchemical Talisman. They now generate 30% more alchemy mana when studying. I have the nature mana to draw a card, but I'm a little hesitant to draw a card. We've got some stuff coming up anyway. More graduations, it seems like. The number of students we have in our houses has kind of tanked. Yep, okay. This person could have been a vigilante. That's a good future. Okay, good. This student actually learned some stuff. Level 2 enchantment, level 3 and 2 lighthouses. Do I want to reroll? I do want to reroll. Guard, gain 5 gold for every interaction with the king. Yeah. You can only reroll each one time. Shepherd is good, receive 100 natural mana and 100 gold. Adventurer, gain 200 gold. Undertaker, receive 50 shadow mana. This person did not have a very high chance of becoming an Undertaker, so this is a good roll. Another Adventurer. This one could have been a Protective Spirit. I'm going to reroll. Peasant. Doggone it. Increases reputation with peasants by 5. Village Mage, receives 15 of each type of mana, which I'm going to hang on to. Librarian. New students have a 1% chance of having the worker trait. Yeah, I'll stay with that. Another shepherd. I'm stacking nature mana, or at least I'm trying to, so I'm sticking with that. Ghoul. New students have a 2% chance of losing the claustrophobia negative trait. That's a good one. Village Guardian receives 50 light mana. Oh, they've got a little scar. And a big frown. Another ghoul. Another village guardian. I'm going to reroll because I'd kind of like herbalist. No village guardian again. Okay. Ritual master receives 50 nature mana. Another village guardian. Mage. I'll take that. Okay. We'll spend some cards, or buy some cards. We'll spend some points. Teacher's Lounge, Psychologist, or Witch's Cat. We can upgrade our Teacher's Lounge or our Psychologist or add other ones. But we'll go with upgrading our Psychologist. I don't think our students are really struggling with insanity right now. But you know, I kind of want to be on my best behavior. A dolmen, we don't yet have, a classroom that allows students to quickly improve their druidism skills. The dolmen was originally installed outside, but students got wet in the rain. I thought we had one. I guess not. Pig chamber we talk about, greenhouse we have placed. So I'll go dolmen. Well, I don't know why I can't put it right here. Oh, because it's a 2 slot. That's why. So this is what I mean. I can put it next to, I can put it one over the greenhouse somehow, and that's not going to kill our plants. Let's go see the troll. And restoring harmony, blah blah blah. I can also make another alchemy potion. I wish I could just click on this. I can't. Righteous Cloister is the one thing we don't have, and it's the one I'm going to get. A classroom that allows students to quickly improve their sacred magic skills. This peaceful atmosphere of the peaceful atmosphere of the cloister teaches apprentice mages to be one with the light. I can't read today. Yikers. Pentacle. An active character in this room has a chance of becoming bad and earning a trait that allows them to earn shadow magic faster. I don't really want my students to become bad. A good old pentacle always comes in handy when you're playing with the forces of evil. We also have coffin, which is a bed. Students who sleep in this bed have a small chance of becoming vampires. Vampires who sleep in it generate shadow mana, limited to student beds. Students who choose to sleep in this are probably predisposed to becoming vampires, or maybe they're just A-grade weirdos. Supporters. Our local jousting stadium is not as prestigious as our neighbors. It would seem. Wow, I can't read. Our local jousting stadium is not as prestigious as our neighbors, it would seem. What a shame to hear such things. You're right, time to spruce it up. Spends 150 gold to draw the card stadium and level it up to 2. If all of you gave just 2 gold coins, the price of a cup of coffee, we could renovate the entire stadium. Reputation with peasants minus 35, draws the card stadium, draws the card village banner, or it's the team that matters, not the stadium. I have no choice but to go with that. We'll place our coffin. I kind of want to see if this student becomes a vampire. I can't just click on the student though. This poor little baby does toss and turn. I think it'd be hard for me to sleep with everyone passing through like that. A dungeon for the guild. Hey you, I'd like to talk to you. Me and the others at the guild have found a few dangerous places to explore. The thing is that our numbers are a bit down these days, so I would like to ask you to explore one for us. You can keep the treasures, and we'll be happy to know that the region is rid of some of the evil that's devouring it. Alright, but give us something small, nothing too ambitious. You cannot access the dungeon Ancient Sewers. Makes Ancient Sewers available to you. Very well, if you found a place with a link to magic, I shall send my best students there. Archmage Tower becomes available. Why not? This will give our students a chance to get some air. Grey Mountain Cave becomes available. Actually, we're currently more focused on handling the school's budget. Receives 2,000 gold. That's a lot. Or we'll think about it. I do want to do a dungeon. I'd like to show you how they go. We'll go something small. New half-orcs starts 5 new half-orcs at your school. Observatory is a top-level room that generates mana proportionate to the student levels. If the students are very good, it generates a lot of mana. It's crucial to study how the stars influence magic if you're going to train powerful mages. Or Mechanical Owl. When a student is at least level 3 in enchantment, they receive a Mechanical Owl, making it so learning alchemy also generates nature mana, up to 25% of alchemy gained. Superior in every way to a messenger guinea pig, but way more expensive. I'm going with the observatory. It is something that comes up in world events. It's a top level room as well. I'm going to put it here. More students are joining. The parents want something. Unjust persecution. We think your methods have been impacting our child negatively. These terrible grades, it must be the teacher's fault. It's the only explanation. We deny all allegations of being the cause of your child's worthlessness. Receives -4 prestige. You cannot be wrong. You're a parent. We will fire this teacher at once. has at least 150 gold, loses that, draws magical theory doctorate. Don't worry, we'll provide special care for your child, has at least 1 psychologist, receives 5 prestige. It's not our fault, it's a curse, go complain to the Lord of Evil. Has the following spellbook: Stupidity Curse. We don't have spellbooks yet, we don't have any. We'll get them after the school comes down. Lord of Evil strength minus 4%. I'm gonna go with this one because it's not bad. We have a psychologist, we'll receive 5 prestige. From our nature magic deck, we have drawn Entpine. Teaches magic to students in the room according to seasons. Druidism in spring, elementalism in summer, necromancy in fall and winter. It generates prestige. The Entpine is the most dangerous ent of all, and you'll know all about it because it stings. Guardian permanently improves a teacher. This teacher can perform critical hits while teaching, giving large knowledge bonus to students. Natural and strong teaching methods. Or War Drum. Active students in this room lose a little bit of tiredness. It's not easy falling asleep with the thunderous noise of ancestral orc war drums. I think I'm going Entpine. Where's a good place for this? Someplace busy. I'll put it there. And we'll spend our arcane mana. We have Blue Dragon. The Blue Dragon wanders around the school. Active students across his paths with learn alchemy more effectively for a few minutes. Blue dragons have a strong sense of smell and a powerful survival instinct. They can sense whether or not potions are about to explode. If the blue dragon panics, then so should you. We could level up our observatory, or we could get an infirmary, a room where a nurse can heal your students and get rid of magical aberrations. If a student loses a limb, this is where it gets reattached. I'm going with infirmary. There are like a handful. I wonder why I can't put it here. It is just a 1-slot room. Weird. Put it there. And I forget what I was saying. There are some rooms, as you've seen now, I remember, that come up in world events, and those are this is one of them. The infirmary. Oh no, our troll. Let's go see him and soothe him a little bit. There's some graffiti. Is there a lot of graffiti? No, just that one. I'm gonna hang on to the cleaning potion, and if it gets out of hand, then we'll consider spending it, but like right now it's fine. Ah, an arcane room. We have no arcane rooms yet. A classroom that allows students to slowly improve all their arcane magic skills: elementalism, temporal magic, and portal magic. This is where you come to listen to extraordinarily long theoretical speeches on temporal relativity, parallel universes, and other dimensions. I should be able to fit that in here. I don't know why I can't. Is this a top level room? There's no way. Oh, because it's 2 slots. She's a dum-dum. Weapons rack. Active students in this room very slightly improve their assassination and retribution skills for hallway murders, as useful to the ones committing them as to the ones trying to survive. This is what turns boys into men. I don't like that last line so much, but the rest of it's good. Trophy case. Active students in this room have a small chance of gaining the ambitious trait, which gives them better chances after school. Don't start thinking these trophies belong to the school. They were stolen, obviously. And alchemical shoulder pads we already have. When a student has at least level 4 in potions, they receive alchemical shoulder pads, which grants a random potion when the student gets a diploma. With these 2 vials of acid, no one will stand too close to you in the refectory line, and that's why we have these 2 potions. Unfinished Golem reduces the whole school's upkeep cost by 25%. You mean even an incomplete Golem is available on early access now? The next thing you'll be telling me, toilet brushes come in loot boxes. This industry is getting out of hand, I tell you. It's very meta. Or Observatory. I'm gonna go with Unfinished Golem. Oops. Press my caps lock button by mistake. That's why I'm oopsin'. Okay, you go. A sponsor. Having a stadium is nice, but a stadium that generates wealth is better. You need a sponsor. Good idea. Where do I assign? Receives minus 10 prestige. Draws the card stadium. I can put the money in myself, thanks. Receives negative 350 gold. We have 6. Draws the card stadium. Receives 5 prestige. Or thank you, but no thanks. Does nothing. Our stadium is going to be very low level, which means that we probably will not perform well in the Pegasus duels, but I think that's going to be fine. Actually, I'll spend the prestige. We'll get the upgrade. Look at him go. Oh, jeez. The only potion we know how to make yet, and it's the only one we have the ingredients for. Allergic to crustaceans. Poor baby. Why does that learn alchemy magic 50% slower? That's a silly attribute. I'm noticing a lot of people with the worker trait, which is one that we acquired through graduations. Squire. Received 30 light mana and 20 gold. This person had a lot of options. I'm gonna reroll. Better. Shepherd. Received 100 natural mana and 100 gold. Ranger. Received 30 natural mana and 20 gold. Another ranger. I'll reroll. Stonecutter. Receives 30 alchemy and 20 gold. Minion, 150 shadow mana. Another squire, 30 light and 20 gold. Do I want to reroll? No, I'll hang on to that. A ghoul. New students have a 2% chance of losing the claustrophobia negative trait due to their affinity for death and dark magic. Oh yeah. Level 2 necromancy, level 1 assassination. Thanks to their stoicism, this person is an undertaker. I'm glad we put in the infirmary because I'm noticing a lot of wounded kids. Do I want to stay with undertaker? Yeah. And assassin. Sets to 0 your lowest reputation stat and gives you 100 gold. I think we have a reputation stat that's very negative, so I'm gonna accept this and set that back to 0. Greenhouse, dolmen upgrades, or wooden set from the world tree, which we have already talked about. We'll go with the wooden set this time, and everything will taste like sap. Where can this go? I think it says active characters in this room generate some prestige. Okay, so not necessarily students. I was thinking about this, the teacher's lounge. Janitor Lodge. Supplies a janitor who cleans walls vandalized by students and improves rooms' efficiency. Janitor is linked to shadow magic because you need a seriously dark temper to scare off students. Necro Staff. When a student has at least level 2 in Necromancy, they receive a Necro Staff. They now produce 30% more Shadow Mana. Made from a dead student's skull. Recycling, it's good for the planet. Cute. We'll go Janitor Lodge. Please let me fit it in. Yes. I badly wanted to put it there. Okay, we have enough stuff to make another alchemy potion. Guild banner. That does what it says on the tin. Active characters in this room improve your reputation with the Adventurers Guild. Artistically torn and bloodied by the hand of renowned craftsmen. Or scale. All potion cards become 40% more effective. Nice. Can turn a powerful potion into an incredible explosion. Guild banner. We will use this guinea pig and then we'll probably call it a day. I don't know if I have... Hold on. I don't know if I have the mana for the troll. I do. Reputation looks pretty good kind of across the board. We're steadily generating reputation with the orcs just by virtue of having banners. Same with the king. We have a banner for the adventurers now, so that'll be good. We'll go see the troll. And play some students, then we'll call it a day. Okay, here's where we'll end. The next time we'll probably start by spending our gold on our standard deck. And we'll just keep on keeping on. We're about halfway through, almost halfway through the forest level. Because I chose long levels. I like a long game. We'll do this. Roasting box. We can't keep this up, sir. Grading all of that homework takes an eternity, and our students don't help. They're so unutterably incompetent. The beds are like bricks, our meals are paltry, not to mention our wages. This is why my colleagues and I have one demand to make, a special box that makes great coffee. Why not talk about it calmly while sharing drinks? Discards the card alcohol. I don't have an alcohol on hand right now. Alright, I'll order you one immediately. Spends 120 gold to draw the card coffee machine. Or I refuse, coffee is bad for your health. I'm doing this for you. I'll get them a coffee machine. It's the least I can do. Active teachers in this room gain the caffeinated modifier, which reduces tiredness gained by 100% for a few minutes, but also gives them a small chance of unionizing. Teachers use this as an opportunity to meet, chat, and relax. Be careful, though, for gatherings lead to rebellion. Okay, I have to stop playing. I keep playing. I want to draw from my decks. I gotta deal with these students, so here's where we're gonna end. We'll deal with the students, and then we will call it a day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I love this game, and I'm so excited to get to share it with everybody. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will talk to you very soon.